Welcome to What's Done in the Dark. We go by Sin and Hilton. You could have been doing a whole bunch of other bullshit, but you tuned in with us, and we appreciate that. Please note this podcast is to be respectful but unapologetic, so sip this tea with caution. All right. First things first, we are going to do a Q&A segment this go around, so it'll be a little bit different than the other episodes that we have recorded. Uh, we asked for your questions, and y'all definitely have provided. I'm a little nervous, but let's get into these questions.
All right. So we did ask y'all for these questions, and we thank y'all for submitting these. But I'm gonna say, honey, I think our audience
Yeah. Okay.
questions here.
Are y'all from South Dallas? Like, what's going on? I was expecting some.
These questions,
how
like,
old are you?
I thought we was gonna get a couple. How hard are you? Why y'all don't show? I thought it was gonna be something like that. Honey, these questions, baby, y'all make sure y'all have a big 16-ounce cup for this tea, honey, because it's plenty.
Yes, Lord. Pour the Henny, wine, fire up, whatever you know.
He may not be good enough for this.
Y'all act like me and Hilton is Yvonne Van Zandt.
I swear.
Do we need to get a degree in counseling? I don't know what's going on.
Because, baby, these questions here, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We are not professionals.
No.
I'm going to give you straight off how I would respond to the situation. So I hope y'all do not get offended. And if you are easily offended, this podcast may not be for you. This particular episode, it may not be for you.
Yes. And we got the questions, but we have not discussed them. So y'all are getting our first hand of responses. This is not rehearsed. This is just right off the top. So
yeah, we have not did. Yeah, oh God. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. And everybody will remain anonymous, so we don't know who it come from, or so don't ask. Question number 1. How do I come out to my parents? I am 34 and I have been living a double life. My parents are strict Nigerians. Telling them would mean losing them forever.
Wow. Well, first things first, let me just say my heart goes out to you, because you can't walk on this earth and be your true self. Family wise, I'm pretty sure you can be yourself around your friends, or can you? I mean, you say you're living a double life, so is it just you and your significant other that know that you are this way, or do close friends know? I guess we would need a little bit more background, but how do you tell your parents? I say, one, it's none of their damn business. You okay? They're not effing you or financing you, so it shouldn't matter. But if you are a person that is family oriented and you value your, the respect of your parents, and the just kind of like that nourishment, then I just say, what's the worst that they can say? I mean, if they disown you, hey, that's on them. That's a burden that they're going to have to bear. That has nothing to do with you. So tell them. Me personally, I wouldn't, because I don't give a damn if you don't like who I bring around. You don't got to be around me. But again, like I said, if you are a tight-knit family and you feel like keeping this secret is just going to be detrimental to your mental health, then tell them, and, go from there.
I'm okay. First of all, I'm the whole family-oriented type person. So what my family thinks means somewhat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
However, Karma, you are 34 years old. You like halfway to 40. I mean, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but you halfway to 40. and you living a double life and you grown. Now, if your family is taking care of you financially, then I mean, unfortunately, you might just have to keep living that double life because they taking care of you. And if that is the case, you do better. But if you are on your own, paying your own bills, living your own life, making your own way, at the end of the day, this is your life, nobody else's. When that casket closes on you, that's the end of your life, not theirs. So you'll be lived a whole life because of somebody else. And one thing I learned, you can try to live your life for other people, but I guarantee you they won't live their life for you.
Yes, indeed.
So, boo boo, do you come out the closet and live freely?
Mm-hmm.
And even if you do lose them, I bet you'll feel a whole lot better. Because that double life stuff, nope, I can't do it. Nope. You too old for it. You 34. If you was like 17, 18, 20, 21, I can see that because you're still young. You're a baby. You almost to 40.
Almost in the stage of midlife crisis. Hell. Yeah, come on now.
I was saying, baby, you got to come on part of this now.
Yeah. I've heard stories of Nigerian parents and how strict they are. And I just never, I mean, I didn't have strict parents. I mean, they said what they said and that's just what it was going to be. So I honestly, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I would tell them I wouldn't want to waste my life worried about, oh my God, then they're going to speak to me again. It's 2020. It's 2020. I can understand that this was, 1940. You know what I'm saying? 1940, even the early 80s where it still was frowned upon. But this is 2020. Hell, quiet as it's kept, your mama or your daddy may have done some unthinkable things.
Wait a minute, Sid. Not mama and
They
daddy.
may have done some unthinkable things. It's 2020.
Listen, done dibbled and dabbled, okay?
Okay. They may have,
But let me tell you something. This is on you though, because you 34, sweetheart. 34. I can't get over the age factor. Like you almost.
How long have you been living this double life?
In this day and age, you almost old enough to be somebody's grandma. I mean, come on. It's a
hey.
I'm just saying.
Okay, no, that's fact. Cause I mean, my sister made my mama a granny at 30.
So yeah, baby, come on out that closet. Do what you gotta do. You gotta live for yourself and make yourself happy. Okay, right. Come out that closet, honey. And stop this foolishness. Stop this double life. Now, like I said, if they take care of you financially, stay your ass in there, cause I ain't got nowhere for you to stay. I ain't got nowhere for you to go. No. You on your own fully, baby. Come on out the closet, honey.
For real, you better live your best life.
Being gay, or trans, or all the other things that I shall not mention because I don't know all of them quite. Right. It's so normal now. Like if somebody was come out the closet, even if somebody I didn't expect, I'd be like, oh, okay. It's so common now. So it's like, baby, come out the closet. And if you've been doing this since you were 34, I can't imagine your parents knowing who their child is, not knowing something is already up. Because a lot of times parents would be like, oh, I know, I just wait on you to tell me.
I knew when you were 6 or 7 type thing, so yeah. Agreed.
So, yeah, baby, come out the closet, honey, and move on with your life. So you can actually.
And hey, my mom was always claiming people as her kid. So if your, parents, if they are with that dumb shit, and my mom will call you, son or daughter. She might not remember your name most of the time, but she's like, oh, yeah, hey, baby, yeah, you hungry? Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. And what about your significant other? What about their parents? Like, can they take you in?
Okay. Question number 2. That was already a little. Okay. Question number 2, baby.
They only get crazier from here.
I swear to God, that was like, I think that's one of the more simpler ones. Okay, but let me go. We're going to the top. It says, lately my fiance has been wanting to get more freaky in the bed. I'm open to the new freakiness, but things are starting to get strange. Strange?
Sorry, what are we talking?
What you talking? He wants me to squeeze his ass and play with his nipples. He even joked about me licking his ass, but I didn't think he was joking. Am I overthinking it? Help me. Okay, I swear I'm gonna be funny when I say this, but is this the 34-year-old that needs to be coming out the club? Because baby, I don't care what nobody say. Baby, he's on the down low, honey. He in the closet. I've heard of men wanted the nipples played with and things and such. The whole licking of the ass part, I don't even think a straight man would play like that. If I'm being honest, the ones I know would. So, baby, I think you need to let that go and let him go find him a mark or something. Well, that's what he really seeking.
Not Monica, but Marcus, huh?
Marcus. Brian. Broad. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll say this because when I lost my virginity, I lost it to a man who got aroused by playing with his nipples. It was just a turn on to him. I don't know why. I even questioned it. I was like, wait a minute. And so, as I moved on and started to date other men to turn them on, I would start playing with their nipples and lick them because I thought that's what men liked. And one man literally muffed my head, was like, "The hell are you doing?" And I was like, I'm licking your nipples. And he was like, "Don't ever do that shit again." And so when I explained to him, he said, "I don't know who you been fucking with." And so I had confided in my homegirl. She's like, "No, I ain't never. But as we got older, there are men that like to. No, and playing with the ass. No, my husband gets so mad when I spank his ass. It literally pisses him off. He's like, "Quit doing that shit." And I'm like, "What? I just want to see it jiggle a little bit." Hell no, he's not going for it.
I'll try to squeeze his butt and he'd be like, be damn about to knock my head off.
So choke me till I pass out. Yeah.
I did it one time while he was asleep and he knocked my nose ring out. He wasn't even trying to. He was just a reflex. You know how you see on TV, like, they play with their man and they sleep, and some of them, like, they'll welcome it, but they, it's unconscious, they in sleep. Well, I was trying to see if he was going to scoot his butt out and let me finish playing. And I see, and I had just got the nose ring, so it was fresh, and he knocked it out.
See, some man is like, "No, we not finna play them type of games.
We not finna play this type
of game. Even if I said, "Hey, babe, let me lick your ass," he would cuss me out. And if he asked me to do it, my bags would be packed. What?
I'm over it. I wouldn't even listen. I wouldn't even be able to sit there peacefully. Like, I'd be like, you asked me to, just so I'm clarifying, you're asking that I lick your ass. That's what you asking me, and you say, yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
I'm packing my bags. You gonna get a call. You can be like, "You where?" "Bitch, I'm on the flight to your house. I done left." You know how I'm doing?
No, ma'am.
No, so ma'am. To answer your question, madam, for me personally, I'm gonna question that. I'm gonna say, "Sir, what's really going on?"
And I'm like, for me, I'm gonna do, in the words of Fantasia, free yourself. Go ahead, be free, because he do not want you good. He wants him a mark or something.
Yeah, that's a little too much. Nipples, okay, we can kind of get past that. All right, but the licking ass and squeezing ass and all that. No, that dog don't hunt for me. I can't do that.
I mean, clean.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm gonna need me. God, that's a little dope beverage for these questions. Okay. Question number 3. I used to date multiple people at once. So you was old. Okay. Continue.
Okay.
I liked it because I wasn't tied down. I recently got into a relationship, so to speak, but I miss being single and dating multiple people at once. I don't want to cheat, but I want to creep. What do I do? Well, first of all, creeping is cheating. And so you just want to be a hoe. You don't want to be in a relationship. That's so you wanna go first, Sam?
No, you got it. I
uh
don't want to cheat, but I want to creep. What?
what? I'm gonna say this the nicest way possible. You a little delusion, ain't it? You don't want to cheat, but you want to creep. If you're cheating and creeping, you might as well be cheating. So if that's what you want to do, baby, don't waste whoever it is you're talking to time. Just let them go and move on before you end up in a situation where somebody gets hurt. Cause y'all can't be out here playing with these folks' emotions. We too grown for that. It's 2020. Hurt them
Especially
folks' feelings.
nowadays.
Tell them you don't want them and move on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that because you were dating multiple women that you're a hoe. You could literally just been casually dating, not even having sexual relations with these. I don't know if you're a man or woman. With these people. So I'm not gonna sit here and say you were hoe, but you was out there thotting. Because you done got into a relationship, which most people wish they had a significant other. So you're being a little ungrateful now. Because it's hard dating in 2020 as it is. So you're being ungrateful, yes. And you just quit wasting that person's time. You knew what you wanted before you even got into the relationship. So shame on you. And secondly, shit, if you want to date, casual date, you want 3, 4, okay, cool. That's your business, baby. Do it. But don't string nobody along. Don't do that because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you, especially if they done caught feelings for you, just for you to come back and be like, well, I cheated on you or I went out, as you say, creeping. You can't be doing that. And then you don't know what type of person you fuck around and be on the news. So.
Be done burnt your house up or something. You know what left I did, huh?
Okay, now. No, Lorena Bobbitt.
In 2020, let me tell you something. In 2020, anything is possible. Your great grandma be done set a man's house on fire. you just never know in 2020. In 2020, anything is possible.
Listen.
So if I was you, I would let them down easy. Let them know, listen, I'm not ready for a relationship. I thought I was. I'm sorry, but I'm not. And then go on about your life. Do not let this person catch no feelings. And then you it could end tragically. And we playing, but we for real.
No, for real, because you don't know these people. You don't know their mental state. That could have pushed them over the edge. And like I said, now we see you on the news. I don't want that for nobody. So quit playing with people. You know how they'd be like, quit playing with me. Yeah, come on. Quit doing that. And badly for you. You might end up in a real bad entanglement.
All your business be out there. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. That didn't hurt too bad. Okay. Okay, here go a normal question. Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Will y'all have other guests on y'all's podcast? Is it only women that can join?
We are open to. I mean, if a male guest wanted to jump on, I don't have a problem with that. It's not going to be always, female dominated. I mean, but it is a female podcast. But I mean, if there's a segment where we have to have a male's point of view, we gonna do it.
feel like it's always good to get a male perspective because
Mhm.
y'all think way differently than a woman does. So that would
Definitely.
be a interesting debacle. I
Mhm.
think. So yeah, I will be open for anybody, wanting to be a guest, male or female,
Yeah.
for the matter.
Transgender, it don't matter.
Yeah, whatever you identify, you say that, whatever you identify yourself as. I have an issue with it.
Yeah, I don't care. We love
Yeah.
everybody. And when we say everybody, we mean everybody. Purple, blue, pink, gay, straight, all, bi, tranny, him, she, him, whatever you identify as, we are open.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Uh-oh. Okay, I want a threesome by my man, but my man only wants another woman. I want it to be another man. Why can't we only have it with a woman? I don't like women, period.
Okay, so let me see that I'm understanding correctly. You and your husband, or man, I don't know, you and your significant other have a understanding that you want a threesome, but y'all not understanding who you don't want the threesome with. He want a female and you want a man. I mean, can y'all have a foursome? So y'all kind of get, best of both worlds, I guess. I mean, not best of both worlds, but well, yeah. And then you both get what you want because he's gonna be upset that I don't know that's a toughie. Cause, but I do see what you're saying though. Why can't we have it with? But then he could come back and say it to you. Why can't we have it with a woman? So I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
gonna tell you that he don't like men. Insert period. So y'all better off just screwing each other and calling it a day. Y'all ain't got time for all that. That's gonna cause a whole issue that you don't even want.
I just feel like if you're gonna be on this exploring different realms of the sex world, you have to be open minded on both ends. You can't
Mm-hmm.
expect me to be open and you not be open. So if you want a female in here, I don't like females. I want a man in here and you don't like men. Well, guess what? That's a compromise because both you get a woman and I get a man.
Mm-hmm.
But
She said she want two meats, boy. Oh Lord.
she
Go
said,
ahead, honey. You brave.
listen. So, honey, if y'all got that much of an issue over a threesome, yeah, just leave it alone.
That's why I said go on and just keep screwing each other and call it a day.
Go get you
Or
some
give each other a hot
toys,
pass. I
some
mean,
fruit, uh, uh, get you some others to handcuff each other, tie each other, do that type of thing. That also bring excitement because obviously bringing another woman or a man in it's not gonna work for you.
or like I said, a foursome.
Or of
Boom.
course, yeah, because yeah, that's not gonna work if you don't like women and he don't like. Most times threesomes will only work even if
I
you agree
mean,
to it.
have you asked him if he can do it with a man? I mean, have you asked? Because you might get surprised. You might be like, hell yeah, that might have been that 34-year-old that we don't, That's your fan. But yeah, definitely just ask. The worst thing he can tell you is no. So.
Yes, honey. I just say ask and see what he say. And like I said, if he say no, then it's no point y'all doing it because it's gonna show in the bedroom that you don't like a woman because you're not gonna want to touch her. You're not gonna want to feel on her, lick on her. You know the things that go on in the y'all ain't
Mhm.
dumb. You're gonna want to do all that, and it's gonna show, and it's not. It's gonna be a turn off more than a turn on. So you might want to even do it.
Right.
So
Yep.
ew. All right. Let's get into the next question. Let's see. My wife cheated with a man. Uh-oh. I am not sure what to do because she said she never would cheat with the man.
Okay, so this is a lesbian couple, a lesbian married couple.
Yeah.
And your wife went out and got her some ping ping. And you are upset because she said that she never would have relations with the man, hence the reason y'all are in a lesbian marriage. Well, damn.
So before you made her your wife, did y'all establish that she didn't like men? How did that conversation go? Because
And what is going on in y'all's marriage that she's had to go against, I'm assuming, everything she's ever known with being with a woman to going and being with a man, a whole different sex? Because that's a little different.
even if not though, I would say like you in this whole lesbian lifestyle. If you were gonna cheat, why not go cheat with a woman? You would go
Exactly.
cheat with a man. So are you missing the are you missing the penis aspect of it? Is she getting fulfilled? If you know what I'm trying to say.
Has she ever been with a man before? Was this her first time being with a man? Now, if this was her first time being with a man, then that's a little scary.
I believe that this is over.
Yeah, if I'm a full-fledged lesbian and my wife cheats on me with a man, I don't know how I would feel. I think I'd feel more hurt that she cheated on me with a man versus with another woman.
Right.
Mm.
Because he
Good luck on that. Email us about that. I have more questions. I need to know. Let's dig into that one because I need to know if she's only had sex with women. Now since she getting that meat pistol, or she's had meat pistol in the past, felt like, okay, I don't like this, and then went full lesbian. Now she's married and then she's reneging and going back and getting that meat pistol on the side. I just need to know. I need full clarity on that.
I don't know what to say about that really. I have a lot of questions. That was left like open.
Yeah. Oh Lord, 2020 is treating y'all unkind.
I hope 2021 is better.
Listen, we're not even gonna say that because we might jinx it, you know.
Okay,
Yeah. Let's just let it get here first, you know. See how it acts.
Okay, here we go. Another question. Oh Lord, these questions are crazy. Okay, I have been with my boyfriend for 7 years. He has not put a ring on my finger, and I don't know why. I recently slept with his stepdad. I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry.
Over and
Can
out.
you repeat that one more again for me? I need to make sure I heard correctly.
I have been with my boyfriend for 7 years.
Okay, almost a decade.
He has not put a ring on my finger, and I don't know why. I recently slept with his stepdad, and now he wants to leave my boyfriend's mom for me. What do I do?
Wow. The plot thickens, didn't it? So you slept with your boyfriend's stepdaddy. Well, okay, thank you for not sleeping with the real daddy. You slept with the daddy, now you done put it on the stepdaddy to the point where he want to leave the mama and be with you. What? What?
Wait a minute. I need some wine for this thing. I told y'all tea was not gonna be good enough. This Dr. Pepper I'm over here sipping is not good enough. I need some Hennessy.
I am completely baffled. And you're asking us what you should do. First of all, you're wrong. I just feel like you crossed the line. If you're waiting around 7 years with no explanation as to why you haven't gotten a ring because you said you didn't know why, and you haven't questioned it in 7 years, that's one mistake. Two mistake is when you got together, Was there a discussion of marriage? Because, like,
Right.
I mean, you had to have had that discussion. If you didn't, then, like I said, mistake number 2. Mistake
Right.
number 3 is you slept with the stepdaddy. So, for one, you're going to ruin your relationship, and then you're going to ruin someone's marriage. Well, you've already ruined it, honestly. I mean, there's no coming back from that. Shame on the stepdaddy. I feel like, for one, you need to be a woman. You need to tell your boyfriend what you've done. And if you do decide to be with a stepfather, then he needs to come out. He needs to come out to the wife. Oh, yeah. Oh, this. I'm going to have to see if I can get in contact with Van Zant, because
I need to know some tips. And listen, let me get my take on it. Girl, what the hell did you put voodoo on that man?
Yeah, he want to leave the whole wife.
Why?
He said, fuck the kids. He said, fuck the kids. I want
Lord, girl, he said, girl, fuck the kids, fuck the wife. I want her. Okay.
I want
Let me go here.
my stepson's girlfriend.
First of all, let's go here. There is never a good excuse to cheat. If somebody cheated on you, that's not your reason to go cheat back. If you feel that strongly to break that bond, you might well leave. Because then there's no trust between anybody. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm not trying to give an excuse for cheating, but if you was going to cheat on the man, you had to cheat with the stepdaddy. Of all people. You could have slept with the friend, the cousin. You had to sleep with the stepdaddy. The person that leads the and now he's talking about leaving. I have so many questions. Like, how the hell did y'all end up in bed together? I don't say accidentally. How the hell do you be in a relationship for 7 years and never talk about marriage or never talk about getting married or never get married? How do y'all get in these relationships with these people and don't discuss these type of things?
Yes, what your needs.
Yes. What's your expectations of a relationship? Are you trying to get serious or are you just dating? Like, what do y'all think? What do y'all be thinking in y'all brain? Or if y'all finally got somebody to talk to, so I'm just going to talk and get in a relationship, and then you find out 7 years later that they don't want to be, they don't want to get married, or maybe they don't feel like you marriage material. But you never know because you never even thought to find out why. So here is 7 years, you're in this relationship and it's going nowhere.
Out of the 7 years, how long were you sleeping with the stepdaddy? And how can you look this mother in her face knowing that you're sleeping with her man? How can you even look your boyfriend in the face knowing that you're sleeping with the stepdaddy? Now, obviously, since you're asking, that means you're reconsidering you're considering the offer from stepdaddy. And how
God, I didn't think that far.
Oh. Yeah, that means if you're asking us, because if you wouldn't even think about it, you wouldn't even been asking us. So that means you're highly considering leaving your boyfriend, allowing the stepdaddy to leave the wife, for y'all can start a full, open relationship with each other. Wow, you bold.
Okay,
that's bold.
Let me go here. Let me go a step further. This takes me all the way back to the question when the guy was talking about he don't want to cheat, he just want to creep. Mm-hmm. This is why you don't play with people's time. This is why. This whole situation is why. Because you end up in a dead-end relationship that you really don't want to be in. Don't see that they don't want to be married. Like, in 7 years, I should not have to ask you where we stand. If you ain't married me by at least year 5, come on. 7 years, y'all been together half. That's a long.
That's what I said. Y'all almost been together a decade.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I need to know: do y'all have children? Because if that's the case, then that means that this family is going to be in your lives forever, and you're going to make a life with the stepdaddy. So that means your kids are going to call this man Pawpaw and Daddy. if I'm not mistaken. Because then that means he becomes stepdaddy to your children, which, girl, this is too much.
Listen, when you think about everybody who could possibly be involved, children.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is, in the words of Janae Aiko, I'll pray for you. That's all I can do. I don't have no advice. Because no. All I can say is you wrong and y'all need to fix it. You and the
Yes, I
stepdad.
think you need to be a woman, and this needs to come to light, because this, you can't keep carrying on with this. Either be with the stepdaddy or let him go. But you still need to, y'all both need to be honest with y'all significant others and tell them what y'all been doing. I need to know if y'all, like, how long out of the whole 7 years, how long have you been cheating, with the stepdaddy? And please don't say this was 2020 brought y'all together, because 2020 is one evil bitch, boy.
Man.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Next question.
Let me tell you something. There's a shortage on loyal people.
Okay, say it again.
Ooh, there's a shortage on loyal people. Lord have mercy. Okay. Y'all done left me speechless today, honey. Y'all got, baby. I would never ever say again, my life is complicated. Because y'all have me beat tenfold.
Man.
Tenfold.
Each question just gets crazier and crazier.
Yes. Okay. We got 2 more questions left. I'm going to go with the simpler question left of the 2 first. And the last one is, it's a banger. Okay. My question is, why is sexual abuse swept under the rug in Black families?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question. It's to my knowledge and my family, no one's that I'm close to has ever experienced sexual abuse by someone in the family. I think that's what they're asking. So to my knowledge, I have never heard of anybody doing that, so I really can't speak on that. You do see it a lot when it comes to, I have a few people that I know who in their family it has happened to them and it was swept under the rug. But I never had to experience it, or my cousins, aunties, they never experienced it. So, like, I really don't know. The only thing I can think of is not wanting the family to be broken apart. Because some people are so family oriented, they feel like no matter what, a family should stay together. And sometimes things like that, violence or sexual abuse, those are necessary for you to be able to walk away from that person. Because that's your cousin, uncle, sister, brother, whoever, doesn't give them the right to abuse you, and then you have to deal with it for the rest of your life just because they're family.
Right.
So, and a lot of people even feel like, okay, so let me go back a little further. It's a video that surfaced on the internet, and the girl was telling her mama that her boyfriend was trying to talk to her or like sleep with her and this, that, and the other. And the mama blamed it on her. You shouldn't wear these little shorts, or you're not gonna mess up the money I got going on. Things like that. They don't want to lose the money. They don't want, they don't want to have to work. They want the men to take care of them. So they will sacrifice their children for some money.
Which is inexcusable.
It is.
And then they're always like, hey, we always want to put our Black men in jail, or we're not going to say men, but 9 times out of 10, I mean, sexual predators are men, but there are sexual predators that are women. So just the statistics for African Americans to be jailed, I don't give a damn.
Man, it don't matter who it is. It's never an excuse for it, And I feel like those family that does do that, they're ruining these future adults.
I just feel like something has to be mentally wrong with you to okay that type of behavior.
And
It is
did it happen
sick.
to you? And was showed to you that that's okay. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep, agreed.
because there's never an excuse. I don't care who you are. You can never cross my child like that. Ever.
What really bothers me is that a lot of things get swept under the rug in Black households. Um, Sexual abuse, just crime in general, sexual abuse, murder, um, or people like when we discuss mental illness, they just like, ain't nothing wrong with you. You don't need no medicine. You don't need therapy. I don't know why they always say white people shit. Like, no, this is serious.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Black families really took that type of stuff seriously, because I don't want no family members around me that do dumb shit like that. You got cousin Bobby who break into people's houses and rob and steal, and you think that you finna be around me and come over to my household? No.
Right.
You got cousin Bobby touching on girls, and you think you finna come over to my house if I have children? No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just too much, and I refuse for mine. That's why I say you have to think about, especially when you have kids, like you have to think about the consequences of your actions. Will it kill you that somebody that you love and supposed to be family touched your child? Yes, absolutely. But it's gonna kill your child worse if you sweep it under the rug.
Exactly.
It's gonna hurt them in the long run. You know?
Yep. Agreed.
It's just crazy. So yeah, hopefully, as you know, because it's 2020, we shouldn't still be sweeping stuff under the rug. You know, we should be getting these things out and talking about. So those type of things need to be normalized.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, last
And then
question.
the whole snow snitching shit. Please, can we get rid of that?
Oh, let me say
Can
something.
we get rid of this?
I am not. I even told my husband when we got together, I am not. If you looking for a ride or die, I am not her. I'm not taking no charge for you. I'm not ruining my credit for you. I'm not ruining my background for you. If I'm not going to jail for myself, I damn sure ain't going for you. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Y'all ride or die chicks out there, boo-boo, kudos to you. But Hilton will not be doing it. I'm sorry. If it's me or you, it's you.
And you did the shit, and you
It did. I might put a little sign on your books or something like that.
a t-shirt made.
I might get a little put up my books or something, but other than that, honey, might come to your court date or something like that. Other than that, might make a little Facebook post free you, but other than that, honey, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not going to.
You stupid. Oh my goodness. Please.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I am snitching.
Okay.
Charge for nobody.
He said I might wear a free you shirt, but that's about it.
Yeah, I might make a little post for you. You know, get a little angry. Come to your court date wearing your shirt free him, but other than that, baby.
he made a mistake, Your Honor.
Your Honor. Might speak on your behalf, but I'm not. No.
You'll set up a GoFundMe.
I never forget, girl. I had this friend, girl, and we were both applying to this job, and they was like, well, we do a background check and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, oh no, I'm too scared for all that. That's why I said every time I ask you about your background, oh, I ain't got to know my background. I'm too scared for that, so I'm ready. To sign my paperwork. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, well, what about a misdemeanor drug charge? And here I go, a misdemeanor drug charge? Girl, what the hell what you got going on? And she said, me and such was in the car, got pulled over, and they smelled the weed. So he didn't go to jail. I told him it was mine. Hey, what? I said, so you went to jail, so he didn't have to go to jail. And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, and that sounds good to you? And she like, yeah. I said, and you a damn fool. So his record is squeaky clean, but yours is
I
not.
wouldn't even want to be with a man who would put me in that type of situation.
Exactly.
First and foremost, like I done built my life up to where I'm comfortable. Like, what? Y'all got to really
good to have to get a background check and no, ain't nothing coming up on that move. I'm not
y'all got to really reevaluate y'all's significant others. And I'm not saying now. I'm saying, you know, if it's a little weed, okay, I spent a couple of days in jail, I don't get no record. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're telling me I got to spend 15, 20 years for a crime that I did not commit because my 10 years versus your 50 years, how is that fair? You the one committed the crime. Shit. What? Now, we both committed the crime, and I know that you already have a record, then I'll try to see if I can do more time than you, because shit, I was in it. I did it. Yes, the way you said it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not. If we both did the crime, we both gonna do this damn time. I'm not taking.
That's what I'm saying. We both gonna do the time. If I can take more than you, then okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm not taking more than you. We're gonna do this evenly.
If I get 10, you get 10. Ain't no 10, 12. That's what you said.
That's it. If I got 10, motherfucker, you got 10. That's it. I'm not doing 15 until you no. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Listen, I know I got to be squeaky clean around your ass, boy. I be like, damn, we both whooped the bitch ass. How the hell I get 10 years, you get 8 years, you don't want,
I know. Now, if it's like that, then I'd be like, well, go and give me 9 of them. I do that. Well, go and give me 9 of them. Now, if it's like that, okay, I can do it. I do 9. Go and give me 9 of them. I knew I married the right person when I got pulled up, girl. I ain't know my license was suspended. And the police put me on, they were taking me to jail. And my husband said, y'all can't take me instead. He said, y'all can't take me instead. He was like, no, your license not suspended. He was like,
oh, that is so sweet.
He was so devastated, girl. He almost cried, called my mama and everything. And I said, oh yeah, I married the right person, child. He ain't gonna never get in trouble. Listen.
Now, had it been the other way around, you wouldn't even have mentioned it. You would have been
like, how much is the bail?
You should have got that license. You know?
Listen, I've been like, how much is the bail? I'm gonna get you
I got you. I'm put something on it.
I got your bail money.
I'm gonna call your job. Let them know you're not gonna be there on Monday.
Yeah.
I take care of you.
I got
you ain't shit.
Listen,
he was willing to go to jail for you.
Listen, I'm not gonna volunteer myself to go to jail. Now I come bail you out because you my husband. I'll bail you out, but I'm not gonna say, can y'all take me instead? No.
I would have. I mean, man, you tripping. I would have easily did it. Just take me instead, man. I'll spend a night or two in jail. Fuck it. It's a night or two. Shit.
Girl, that
you ain't gonna do a night.
That one night I did, Tim. Listen, I had to be hard, but in the shower, I was crying like a little bitch. I was so scared, girl. The guard let me sit by her, girl, and watch Law and Order.
Oh my goodness.
Like they can tell I ain't never did that. I ain't know what.
Damn, you know what? And I was gonna plan a set it off bank robbery because we already got the mask. But I'm gonna have to disinclude you. I'm gonna have to disinclude you.
I'll be done. Stop having to pee, use the bathroom. I gotta spin. I gotta use the bathroom.
I'm saying, ma'am,
on the way in a whole nother state. Can we find a Starbucks? No, we on the run. Sorry.
No, shit, we trying to get to Mexico. Shit.
Trying to stop.
You already done let your feet twice. Shit.
Listen,
You gonna wake up, you gonna be like, why was I sleep so long? I'm gonna say, I had to knock your ass out, put you in the trunk. He made it, though.
Didn't know how
He
that.
made it.
Okay, y'all. This is our last question. Okay, last question. It says, I've been cheating on my husband for 3 months, and now I'm pregnant.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Mm.
My husband and I haven't been having sex much, but I don't have the heart to tell him I cheated. So we had sex a few times, and I waited a month and told him I was pregnant. So now he thinks it's his. What will I do once the baby get here?
You funky dog head trick.
That's between you and God. That's between you and God. Saying Hilton can't help you with this one, honey.
For one, that is some grimy ass shit. And that's why a lot of men be like, I need a DNA test. And so many of y'all women get so offended. For me, if I was a man, I don't give a damn if I was with you for 20 years, we married. The baby come around, I want DNA. I think it should be fucking mandatory at all hospitals that a DNA test be given. That's just my personal opinion. Because nowadays people be pinning these babies on these men, and half the time they don't even be the father. So DNA test me, please. Just shame on you, girl. You should have, girl. Listen, I hope the baby come out. I hope the baby come out with blue eyes, blonde hair, light skinned. Well, hell, I mean, all black women can make that, honestly. So, we carry the gene to make any type of. Well, sure. I hope the baby come out all the way white. How about that?
You better pray. You better pray, and you better repent. Because pinning a baby on a man and him getting a bond with a baby that's not his, and later on down the line finding out that baby is not his, that is tragic. And that is ruining not only his life, but your child's life. And you're selfish because you want to do this so you don't lose who you have because you done messed up instead of just being honest.
Right.
So you're going to ruin 2 lives instead of just ruining yours.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrong. Dead wrong. You're scamming.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
What did Destiny Child say? He's a nasty. Nasty. You're nasty. Y'all need to get y'all lives together. What is going on in 2020?
Y'all is out here freaking, geeking, tweaking, and seeking. Is all the questions that we got today.
Listen. Y'all gotta come on here and do better. And how the hell you cheated? Never mind. During this quarantine, honey. You supposed to have got pregnant by your man during quarantine.
First off, so that means your man is out here doing essential work while you over there laid up, fucking some no good ass nigga, because he ain't got no job or he got laid off, he on furlough, while your man out there busting his ass and you in the bed creeping. Like, oh boy, or old girl who sit there creeping.
Trying to creep with him.
Okay, you was creeping and cheating now.
Oh,
wow. Wow, your husband is out doing essential work and you getting your back blowed out.
Yeah,
now you got to pin a baby on him.
And he probably happy as hell.
Happy as hell. If this y'all's first kid, then I feel bad.
Oh God.
If this the first kid, men be lit as hell when it's the first kid.
Some of them, not all of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not even gonna be okay. Okay. So we've answered all the questions. We hope we was able to give y'all a little bit of insight. Again, we are not professionals. So yeah, do what you will with that. We are not whatever you do. Okay. We
We're not judging, but we a little concerned.
not even just a little, a lot. Some of y'all situations, y'all need to go to Jesus with. Y'all should have came to us.
Okay.
Y'all should have went to Jesus. We will not be doing Entrepreneur of the Week this week, just simply because we know our work. Support those who support you. That's what we're gonna say for Entrepreneur of the Week. Support those who support you.
Mm-hmm. Now, moving forward, if you want to do some networking where you shout out our business and hopes that we can get on here and shout you out, so like a follow for follow type of thing, then we are definitely willing to do that. But moving forward, we don't want to help you gain a bag and you've never listened to our podcast, you never liked any of our pages, never commented on anything.
Or
We
you
just
only
feel like
listen
that's
to it
unfair.
because I came and told you, hey, we are featuring you on our podcast. And then that was the only way that you actually even went to go listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, we're not doing that. Because
No.
we're not, even without the support, like we said, we're going to continue to do the podcast because we love doing it. We're not going to help you gain a bag and gain these followers when you can't even click something that takes 2 seconds.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
Yeah. Okay, so quote of the week.
Okay, so quote of the week. Let's see what type of knowledge we can leave y'all with, since y'all, we care about y'all, right? Sometimes.
Oh.
So the quote is, life is a game, play it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is an opportunity, capture it.
All right now. I like that.
Yes.
I like that a
Each
lot.
opportunity seize it. Don't let an opportunity pass you by. Don't do something out of fear. God didn't give you the spirit of fear. He gave you the spirit of peace of mind. So do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything hold you back.
Absolutely. And don't let the amount of people not supporting you keep you from doing your goals or doing your dreams. It's plenty of people that eventually one day people catch on and start liking and commenting and sharing. So don't allow your numbers to discourage you. You keep sharing it and you keep liking it and you keep rooting yourself on if nobody else does it.
Right. Don't let it deter you from achieving greatness.
Yes. Okay. So we hope y'all enjoyed this segment because we did. As always, I am Hilton and that is Sin. Don't forget to wash your hands and mind the business that pays you. We will see y'all next week. We are out. We love you.